Here's the Lexus UX250 hybrid. Quite a striking vehicle from the outside. Nice bold front. The wing mirrors remind me a bit of cars of the 80s, as do the rear lights. You've got some nice alloys as well. Now, I've got the key on me, and it senses that, so I don't actually need to faff about with the key to get in. Inside we've got some lovely cream leather upholstery, very comfy, and we've got a neat idea here, so that both driver and passenger can access it. While there is room for 3 car seats in the rear, it's all a bit tight. Poor little Henry, who sits in here, sits at an angle. So that's a bit disappointing, especially when I've got my geriatric Ford Fiesta, where they fit absolutely fine, without a problem. And it's much thinner. Have an electric boot lid. All very flash and fancy, but it takes too long for my liking, especially in the pouring rain. Right, we don't have a spare tyre, but presumably there is a puncture repair kit, as is the way with most cars these days. And you've got ample, well, reasonable boot room. Let's take a look inside now. So when I first sit in here, I'm a bit uneasy. I can't tell what I'm looking at. But then I put my foot on the brake and I push the power button. And then, after quite a long time, the system is ready and it will allow me to drive. But this is the first annoyance for me. I like to get in a car and drive it immediately. I haven't got time to waste. And I had this problem getting off a ferry the other day. You know, they want you to move quickly. They haven't got time, like me. And so I end up having an issue. Also, when I put the brake on this car, when I'm on an incline like I am now, after I have applied the brake, it will still roll forward. That's after applying the handbrake. I've not known a car like this before. I feel I can't trust it. There's an automatic gearbox. It drives nicely. It is a comfortable driving position. The sat-nav is another point of irritation for me. We have this flash console here. In order to operate, I have to press menu. I then touch this. I don't know if you can hear it, but it makes a bit of a racket. I don't like it at all. And then we push it down to select navigation. And then we click search. No, we don't. We click, try and get it in that box and go, where would you like to go? But then it comes up with country and it's all very irritating, so I have to press menu again and go to select, and then try and go to where would you like to go? Well, there we are. And then, I don't know, let's put in an old postcode. But then I have a problem. Change type? No. Oh, then I have to go to... it is a very long, convoluted way of operating a sat-nav. I was in a Vauxhall Insignia the other week, and it was so quick and easy. This drives me absolutely nuts. And then, oh, what do? We wait patiently. Right, there we are. So I can operate it. This is the first time I've actually operated it in a week.
Please make a U-turn if possible.
It's full of nice fabrics, but I'm not sure this would work over a long period. You know, if it gets dusty, how easy is it going to be to clean? It also seems to mark quite easily. And as for the design, well, I'm afraid you can keep it. I'm not impressed with it. I know they're trying to do things a bit differently. You know, this can change the mode that the car is in, so you can have sport or eco. But it's got normal there, and you can't seem to select that. But you get a nice bright red on sport mode, and you get a nice green mode for green for eco. You'll see in the bottom left there's an EV sign, so that denotes electric vehicle mode, with it being a hybrid. I love the idea of a hybrid, the fact that the electric motor can kick in and be all environmentally friendly at speeds up to 30 miles an hour. If only it was true though. I have been able to get it to work on 3 occasions in 7 days, very gently touching the accelerator and driving no more than 9 miles an hour. Well, that's not going to help the world, is it, really? I remain unimpressed. And then we've got the 3 car seats in the back. There are sensors in the back there, so when those seats are not occupied, the sensors think that those car seats are actually occupants. So I'm driving on a late Friday night going shopping, when I'm not in the best frame of mind anyway, and I get an ear-piercing shriek because it thinks that there are people in the back that aren't strapped in. So I'm trying to stop it from doing it, moving the seat with my left hand while I'm meant to be focusing on the road, and it's still making a really loud noise, and it's persistent. So what it ends up making you do is drive erratically to try and stop the car, to then resolve the problem. Not impressed. So overall, there is a lot of room for improvement here. Oh, and then we have the radio function, which is down here. Okay, they're trying to do something new and fresh. Again, drives me mad. I like to know where everything is in a car. I don't have the time to sit and read a manual or familiarise myself with a vehicle. I've got 3 children, I'm middle-aged, I'm not here for long. I need help, I don't need hindrance. And all I can see here is pain and aggravation. You come to terms with it eventually, but I still don't find it very user-friendly. In terms of luxuries, you've got heated front seats, heated steering wheel, air conditioning, all-round electric windows, power folding wing mirrors. When you reverse, oh, there's the electric handbrake. You get a video camera. Oh, let me turn that off. Now, again, I'm going very, very slowly, and yet the EV mode is switched off. You know, I'm not even travelling at the moment. It should be in EV mode. Now, what is going on with this vehicle?
Please turn left in 100 yards onto Church Road.
And there we go. Oh, you might see the little roll there. It doesn't fill me with confidence, this vehicle. And I think there's a lot that can be done to improve it.